Warning, sarcastic commentary, spontaneous references, and random theories ahead. Watch at your own risk. Hi guys, this is Discombobulate Gamer, and we are back with part 4 of To the Moon. Now just to summarize for everybody who may be joining us or have forgotten since the last time, we are playing as Dr. Neil Watts and Dr. Eva Rosaline, who are two scientists of a sort who have the job of granting people their last wish before they die. So we are in the process of trying to help Mr. Johnny right here finish his wish of getting to go to the moon. The only snag in that is that he doesn't know why he wants to go to the moon. And in order for us to help him get to the moon, we kind of have to have a reason why he wants to go there. Along the way, we're really uncovering a lot about his lifetime, his backstory, especially learning a lot about his wife right here, River. There's a lot going on with her, and we haven't even scratched the surface of it yet. So before watching this, make sure you go back and see the other games in this series. Make sure you know the story, because honestly, with everything that's happened just in the last 3 episodes, it's too much for me to try to summarize right here. Also, before we jump in, I'm going to apologize. Allergies are once again bad. The weather here doesn't know what it wants to do. So I'm going to attempt to do my voices, but we'll see. We'll see. It's probably going to be even more interesting than normal. I can already tell that my voice is trying to crack on me a little bit, but we'll see. Alright, so we're going to jump right in. Where we left off last time, we had just finished preparing a memento to help us jump even further back in time. So let's go with this and see what's going on. Yes, let's activate this. And let's see where it puts us out this time. Okay, so we're still in adulthood. So let's see here, where are we going? I don't know why the sound decided to cut out there for a second. So it looks like there's the platypus in here. I'm guessing we go up here. So I'm assuming that Johnny and River have got to be here somewhere. That platypus is kind of associated with them. And we're actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is up by the lighthouse by Anya, as we learned in the last episode, and up kind of where they end up building their mansion of a house. So let's see here. Yeah, this is where the house I think was before. If I can learn to navigate around flowers. No, the house was right up here actually, I think. This is where the house used to be, isn't it? A house that never should have been. Wow, Watts, wow. I mean, really, what is it about unusually high and dangerous places that attract people? Okay, if that's the angle you're going with, I can agree with you, Watts. I don't like unusually high and dangerous places either. No, acrophobia. I wanted to read that. Acrophobia. Something that Johnny and River apparently didn't have. Good to know. I see that little arrow over there, but I want to come up here. Okay, so there used to be like a little alcove that we could go and see. I'm going to come across here. Let's see here. Where are we going? Ooh. Ooh, I think we're in the right place. Is that why you approached me back then? Yeah. What about now? I suppose it's just part of it. Look, it was a long time ago. It's not too relevant now, but Izzy said I should tell you the truth. I shouldn't have tainted our first meeting like that. Huh. What? What is that? A hacky sack? Can you throw this as far as... Look, I can't talk today. Can you throw this as far as where Anya's at? I don't know. You want me to try? Would you? What is going on? Man, a lot of questions here. Oh, we got some slow motion effects going on. River! Are you insane? Get away from there! Maybe John has a bit of acrophobia. Probably not. I think this memory isn't too far from the last. Think they may be connected? Probably. Okay, so in the last episode there was a conversation between John and Nicholas where Nicholas asked about where Nicholas asked John if he had told River something, and John mentioned an incident, and that's when all the paper rabbits started. So I'm wondering if this conversation is like the incident, but I don't know yet. There's a lot of questions here. I'm really wanting to know, like, what happened with their first meeting. Come on. Oh, I have to actually quit. Oh. Why did she cut her hair anyway? I like long hair. As if your opinion matters, Watts. Oh, but yeah, you gave me all the things I needed to get to the memento. But it also does raise the question of why she cut her hair, because, I mean, it could have just been coincidence, but this game is kind of the game that I don't know that there's coincidences in this game. Okay. This one's actually not bad. Yay! We got it! Okay, let's prepare it. The backpack. Okay, we did see this earlier on in the game. So let's see where the backpack takes us. Okay, so we're at like a cafe, or maybe it's like a bookstore? Everyone with it is different, John. Just because she and I share the syndrome doesn't mean we share the same head. But you must be able to help somehow. Everything was okay at first, but now she's even more aloof than before. Even when we're in the same room, she's never really there. It's starting to take a toll on me. I just don't know how to take it anymore. Well, I can't speak for her, but many of us do long for connections. Though being able to articulate it is a different story. Just because she struggles to express it, it doesn't mean she doesn't feel anything. She's still there, right? Sometimes you just have to have faith that she cares. That's pretty difficult to do day in and day out. I know. Wait, but why do you seem so normal, Izzy? I mean, don't you have the same condition? For one, I was diagnosed when I was still young. With effort, it's not impossible to acquire a guise of social norms systematically. But you know what? I both envy and pity River. Me? I'm an actress because I've been doing it all my life. Not only on stage, but off stage and at practically every moment. I've gotten good at it because acting is the only option I have. It's the only way for me to be normal. But River, she never did that. She remained an outcast and refused to learn to step against it. I don't know if it was by choice or by limit, whether bravery or cowardice. There are days when I just can't stand faking it anymore. And then I realize that it's too late. The Isabel that people know of is all an act, and the real me has long become a stranger. I think in the end, I just envy her. Whew. Man, this game. Okay, I'll talk in a second. Huh? I've never met a woman with it before. Then technically you still haven't met one. This isn't part of our business. Let's move. Okay, so I'm going to talk for a minute. I mentioned it in the previous episode that my working theory was that River has some form of the autistic spectrum of disorders. We'll see if that's right, but I'm seeing more and more evidence to point that way. The fact that they mention specifically that it's really rare to meet a woman with it is huge. how they talk about the systematic learning of societal norms. That's a really big thing for people who have some form of the autism disorder spectrum. Yeah, I have a really close family member with classic autism, which it falls on that spectrum, and so a lot of the language that is being used here is really familiar, but we'll see if that's right. We'll just see. That's all that we can do. So let's jump into this and see what's going on. River! Let's go see River. I have to say, like, I love her design. She's so pretty. Oh, wait. Let's see what happens. What are you doing, John? Anything new today? No. What are you rereading there? The Emperor's New Clothes, which just happens to be the book that shows up everywhere in this game. Maybe we'll figure out why. I loved this when I was young. Okay, so it's River's book. Still do, huh? Of course. Just for different reasons. When I was a kid, I loved the Animorph series. I've never personally actually read the Animorph series, but I know a lot of people who really liked them growing up. I know. Your mother gave you a book from it as a wedding present. Hey, that's a really freaking awesome wedding present. Well, yeah, that was one odd wedding present. I think it's pretty cool. I guess I was pretty obsessed with it when I was a kid. Why haven't you read them since? Huh? I saw them. They're collecting dust in the garage. Well, I just grew out of them, I guess. I mean, they're children's books. Hey! Children's books can still be amazing. Some of my favorite books, like my favorite book series of all times, would be classified as a children's book series. So, don't you be bad-mouthing kids' books. What's wrong with reading children's books? You tell him, River. They're comforting. I suppose so. I think I'm going to get this one. Okay, so this is interesting. I guess this is when River buys the book. Oh, we can click on him. Like, we see this book pretty frequently throughout the game. Like, it just shows up a lot in their house, so I'm wondering if this is where she bought it. I'm not yours, you're not mine, be my anti-Valentine. Hey, River, this one's not that corny. River? Aw, poor guy, I feel bad for him. I feel like he's really trying. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to go down and talk to all the Johns. But what about David? He's my favorite character. I don't know. What are you talking about? Animorphs. Have you read it? No. Yes. Really? Sort of. Oh! Do you know what animal is David's main morph? Oops. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letter. I'm gonna assume it's so they said it's an animal. Animal that's 5 letters long. The only one that comes to mind is tiger, and turning into a tiger would be pretty amazing, so let's try that. Alright, let's see here. That doesn't sound right. Well, I thought it sounded pretty awesome. Don't worry, I'll find it out for you. Okay, so let's go see what else. Can we talk to you? No. But now you're up here. Maybe... Tobias Hawk, Rachel Grizzly, Jake Tiger, Marco Gorilla, David Cobra, Cassie Wolf. Why? Oh, just wondering. You could have just Googled it. Yeah. So apparently she liked the Animorph series too? At one point? Do you know what animal is David's main morph? Yes, I do. It is a cobra. Yay! Oh yeah! A cobra! I really wish they kept the old covers instead of these plain sheets. Those were cool. Okay. So it looks like we still need like one more. What do we have here? Okay, so that's the memento. Can I... Oh, I can click on her. The world would be easier on the eyes if people just remembered faces more. Oh, wait a minute. So, are all of these people that are like shaded out, is that because Johnny doesn't remember what they look like? Man, that's a really cool idea, but it's also kind of sobering. Like, I mean, I know I don't remember the faces of a lot of people I work with or like I deal with every day. But man, if you could look back on our memories and see how many people's faces we just don't remember, that I don't know that I'd want us to do that. I think it'd be really like disheartening. It'd be kind of sad. All right, but anyways, let's prepare this memento and let's keep going. Yeah, let's prepare it. Let's see how awful I do at this. Alright, I think we do it this way. I think. No, I was close. Ooh, I messed that up. No, I didn't. I mean, yeah. Current 10, ideal 5. Oh, who cares? Received no Animorphs. Hang on, I want to pass on that for a second. I want to read the note about the Animorphs. Description: Johnny's favorite childhood books. Okay. So let's go. Let's see where we're going now. Yeah, let's activate it. Also, I apologize. I know as these videos are going on, they're probably not quite as funny, especially with this series. It's a really sad game so far. Like, it's got elements of it that are really sad, and it's also, like, it's got a lot of funny stuff to it, but it's also got some more serious topics, and so I'm trying to be respectful of that. So if I'm not as funny, I apologize, but I think it fits this gameplay a little bit more. There will be other videos for funny. Aw, everyone's leaving already, but I just got here. Of course we've got Watts, so it'll always be funny with Watts. Seems to happen to you a lot at parties. Ooh, burn. Oh, go save your childish jabs for the insecure. That's the other thing I mentioned early on, is I'm kind of wondering if these two are a couple. If they're not, I kind of think they should be. They're just awesome together. Okay, so it looks like a party. Glass bottle of pickled olives. Ugh. I see le fromage, but where's the mouse? That's the corniest remark you've made all night. Don't you mean cheesiest remark? Wow. An aged Animorphs book. Okay. Where are we? Some of these people, like, we can kind of see some of these people, but not everybody. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Is this their wedding? Because that would be so adorably sweet if this is their wedding. I bet it is, because they said it was at the lighthouse, and they said that his mom gave them a copy of the Animorphs book. Let's see. So maybe not? How do I do this? Can I not click on you? Oh, I have to go through the door perhaps? Oh, there we go. Oh. Do you feel any different? It totally is their wedding! Oh! Now that we got the rings on, I mean. No. Why? Do you? Actually, yeah, I think so. What is it like? It's just different. Is that a different in a good way or a bad way? Just the responsibilities, I suppose. Really, you get married and that's the first thing you think about, John, is the responsibilities? Responsibilities. Do you like the name Anya? Oh, this is also where she names the lighthouse. Would you like to name her Anya? I understand. Yeah, Anya's a good name for her. Hey, come with me. Where are they? Oh, they're going into the lighthouse. Oh, are they gonna look out at the moon? Okay. This can't be a good idea. I'll probably trip and fall. Don't worry. Just follow my steps. Oh, they're dancing together in the lighthouse. Honestly, I'm not that much of a romantic, but this is sweet. This is... Ow, my butt. I think you stepped on my toes. Sorry. Come on, let's try again. And they dance till morning. Aww. Oh no, we're actually going back in time, so they didn't necessarily dance till morning. But they might have. They might have. To promise to love and comfort, to honor and to keep in sickness and in health for as long as you shall live. I do. And do you take this man standing before you to be your lawfully wedded husband? To promise to love and comfort, to honor and to keep in sickness and in health for as long as you shall live? Yes. By the power invested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Wiles. Oh! Are they gonna kiss? Aww. Ach, the wedding. Yeah, what did you think that was? Just bad at weddings, that's all. Fluids tend to escape from my eyes. I didn't know you were that sentimental. Oh, did I see my... Oh, wow, Watts. Oh, did I say my eyes? I meant my mouth. And by fluids, I meant both fluids and solids. Wow. That's a lovely image. Thanks, Neil. Come on, let's find a way to get out of here. All this happiness and joy is really putting you off too, huh? No, I just don't like watching people make mistakes. Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Rosaline, I really liked you. But I don't like this statement. What gives you the right to say that this is a mistake? Ooh, okay. Sheesh, whatever happened to just take it moment by moment. I know, right, Watts? Okay. Oh, is that Nicholas and Isabella? Alright, so how do I get down? Oh, I walk through the invisible people. And I know I've said it in like every video, but the music in this game is just gorgeous. Aww. And there they are. Aww. Oh, I'd better go see how your aunt is doing. Alright, Ma. Tell her thanks for coming. I will. I'm so proud of you, Joey. Huh? Wait, Yeah, exactly, Nicholas. Joey? Oh, that's my grandpa's name. He passed away before I was born. Ma calls me by it as my nickname. How come you never told me about it? 'Cause I'd rather you call me John. So Mom gives you a nickname that you're not a fan of. Ugh, not another sentimental grandparent childhood. What do you have against those anyway? I mean, you sure talk about your grandfather a lot. What? No, I don't. Whatever you say. They're awesome. Okay, note received, Joey. Let's see. Notes, Joey. Johnny's nickname named after his grandfather. So he actually has two nicknames. He has Johnny and Joey. Okay, so where else are we going? Do we go talk to your mom again? Sounds like it. I'm so proud of Joey. Yeah, I have a really bad old lady voice, but that's okay. Okay, so we still need like another memory link, and we still haven't found the memento. So I'm going to come down here and see if I can find it down here. Let's see here. Since we're going back in time, maybe there'll be something here. Oh yeah, what's going on here? And I have to say, I can't really see her dress in a lot of detail, but it's gorgeous. Oh, did somebody hit something? It looks like maybe a rabbit. It can't be helped, River. I'm sure they didn't mean to. Come on, we're late. Wait, is that a rabbit? Huh. Think this is the source of all those folded paper ones? Why would she obsess over some roadkill? Exactly my question, Dr. Rosaline. Why? Not to mention so many years later. Don't ask me. You are the woman here. Wow, Watts. Really? Really? Go, Rosaline. I'll be convinced that I'm the only one when you do a cordless bungee jump. But then again, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm a woman, but I totally would not do that. So, where's the memento? Come on, River, we're late. Can you talk? No. Oh, is it the... Is it seriously it's the roadkill? What does the note say? Dead rabbit. A roadkill on Johnny and River's wedding day. It is interesting. We have this like whole rabbit thing. I don't know what's going on with it. Let's see. Let's prepare it. Okay, I feel like, yeah, this one's easy. Awesome. Let's see where it takes us. We're probably gonna have to wrap this up pretty soon, but let's see where it is. Wow. You know it's a fantastic wedding when the memento's roadkill. Hey. Maybe she saw it as a metaphor for the terrible marriage. So years later she began folding the rabbits because she was reminded of how rotten it was. Or, you know, something equally pretentious. Cool story, Neil. Their interactions are the best. But I seriously doubt that she was folding rabbits because of... I seriously doubt she was folding rabbits because of the rabbit that was killed. Okay. Poor thing. What's with all the roadkills today? Don't you look at me like that. Smells like a farm. And roadkill. Deactivate the scent simulator or get away from here already. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave this episode here for today. I really, really like this game. I know I say that every time I play it, but it's really compelling. The music is so pretty. The story is engaging. It's really interesting. I'm really curious to see where this goes. I don't really want to make too many guesses in this episode. This episode was really sweet in a lot of ways, but it didn't necessarily give us a whole ton to go off of, except perhaps maybe further giving me evidence towards my point that maybe we're dealing with someone with a type of autism. But we'll see. We'll have to get into it in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to give me a like. Let me know what your thoughts are on this, and make sure you subscribe.